Hey world. Last Tuesday, I really wanted to talk about pirates, but I couldn't because I was too distracted by a certain someone passing me on a certain most subscribed list. I am, however, now mostly over my bitterness, and I am ready, finally, to talk about pirates. Well, I'm almost ready. Hold on. Yarr! Okay, so many of you probably already know the story, but it's such a freaking epic story that it bears repeating. On April the 8th, the US container ship named Maersk, Alabama was minding its own business off the coast of Somalia. En route to Kenya, where the ship was to literally deliver thousands of tons of cargo, the ship was suddenly attacked by pirates. Arr! Now, to clarify, these pirates aren't anything like our peg-legged, eye-patched parrot carrying stereotypical view of pirates. No, instead, they just drive up in speedboats and use machine guns to hijack ships. Lame. So anyway, there are 4 pirates, right? They're getting onto the ship and the crew notices them. Being that A, it's too late to try— ow, I bit my tongue. A, it's too late to try and outrun the pirates, and B, the pirates have freaking machine guns, the crew of 21 people decide that it would be best to just lock themselves in the engine room. So the crew is in the engine room, and the pirates are on the ship, and the pirates are trying to find the crew but can't, and so the pirates are getting frustrated. Meanwhile, the crew is planning an ambush to try and get their ship back. A few hours pass when suddenly the crew emerges with no weapons but their bare hands and a few knives and engage the pirates in an epic battle for control of the ship. The battle rages for a short while, and when it finally subsides, while nobody is killed, the crew had managed to take a pirate hostage, and the captain of the ship had heroically given himself up as a hostage to ensure the safety of his crew. I've got to speed this up. I don't want the vlog to be 10 minutes long. So the pirates and the crew organize an exchange, the pirates break their part of the deal, all 4 flee on a lifeboat with the captain, the Navy shows up, tries to end things peacefully, the captain jumps in the water, tries to swim for it, but is caught again by the pirates, there's a standoff for a couple of days, things get more tense, the captain is in clear danger, the Navy has to make a decision, the opportunity presents itself, and highly trained Navy snipers kill the 3 pirates who pose a threat. Epic, right? I mean, it sounds like a freaking movie. So, how do we stop piracy from happening? Piracy off the Somali coast is not limited to this incident, continues to be a problem, and as epic as this rescue was, this rescue doesn't really get to the heart of the issue. Or does it? I was watching Katie Couric on the evening news last week, and she used an interesting term to refer to the pirates. She called them maritime terrorists. But now let's think about that. Are these pirates really terrorists? A terrorist is someone who is driven to perform a heinous act of violence because of a ridiculously radical religious or political mindset. These pirates weren't motivated by religion or politics. They were motivated by money. They wanted some ransom. Arr, they wanted some booty. No, not working? Now this doesn't make their actions any more acceptable, but when figuring out how to end this sort of thing, understanding this political nuance is important. Why? Because where terrorists are willing to die, pirates are not. If a pirate dies, it defeats the purpose of taking a ship. So maybe our course of action with the Maersk, Alabama does get to the heart of the issue. Would-be Somali pirates see that we're serious about defending our ships. They see that we are willing to kill when an innocent life is in danger, and they say, well, the money would be nice, screw that. It is not worth dying. Now, there definitely are other things we can do in the long term to eliminate piracy, like working with the Somali government to help them create their own coast guard or military operations to take out pirate bases. But for now, I think that we've just got to stay vigilant. But that is just what I think. Now I want to know what you think. You can take this seriously or sillily, but my question for you is, if you were in charge, what would you do to eliminate this sort of piracy?
Post your answer as a comment below, and until next time, he's Dan Brown, and he's out!
If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really means something. If you'd do that, that'd be really cool. So the pirates and the crew organize an exchange, the pirates break their part of the deal, all 4 flee to a lifeboat with the captain. The Navy shows up, tries to end things peacefully, the captain jumps in the water, tries to swim for it, but is caught again by the pirates. There's a standoff for a couple of days, damn it, messed up. That sucks.